What's up, everybody? Kimberly Olson here, coming in, gotta fix my hair there, coming in live to do a Saturday training for you on #mindset, because it's important to always be talking about mindset, because you guys can do all the strategies and all the tools and all the things you're learning about social media and building your business online and recruiting. But without the mindset where it needs to be, a lot of times those other things don't come into play. So if you're feeling frustrated in your business, you're feeling frustrated with your social media, you're feeling like you're not getting the traction or the engagement on your post, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, you're just not getting where you want to get. This often can be why, is because we're going to talk about selfies today, but it's the mindset, okay? It's getting into that place where you are feeling confident in you, who you are as a person, and you're having that belief, okay? So Madison's trying to break in, which is, of course, perfect timing. And I was going to tell you, I'm doing a video right now. Daddy has to help you open the door. I can't, okay? She's like wanting to make this birthday card, and I don't want to do that right now. So last night we had a thunderstorm, and I was so proud of myself, you guys. I went to bed at like 11:15, 11:20, which is early for me. And I was like, yes, I'm gonna sleep until 7. It's gonna be awesome. And then about midnight, a storm rolled in, a big storm. Guess who woke up? Elise. And I laid with her a little bit, and the storm was done. I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna go back down to my room. And then literally 15 minutes later, started screaming again. So we finally put in our room, which we never do. That child rolled around for 4 hours. I did not go to sleep till 4 o'clock. Then she woke up at 7 and was like raring to go. And so I snuck off. I told Scott, I'm like, don't tell him where I am. And I ran off into our guest bedroom and hung out in there and snuck in, slept for 2 hours. So I want to do the video now before their nap time, because I'm going to go take a nap, because that's very needed. So if you feel like your life is crazy and you're like, I just don't even have time, or I don't have the energy, hashtag, you got to figure it out, okay? You guys got to buckle down. You got to figure it out. You got to make it work, okay? So let's talk about mindset. So put a 1 in the comments if you're watching this live. Put 2 if you're watching the replay. Put new if you've never seen my videos before. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you. I always like to say hello and connect. If you share this video, you get a special comment from me. So put shared in the comments if you share this. It's important to share it with anybody you know that does social media, is building a business online, whether it be network marketing, direct sales, their own Etsy shop, it doesn't matter. People can always learn how to improve their social media game. So when it comes to selfies, this is why I think this is important. Let me tell you why you need them, and let me tell you why I think you're not doing them. The first one is why you need to do them. The stats show that people favor selfies over any other post that you have. So if you go back through your newsfeed, if you've attempted to post some selfies, if you go back through your newsfeed, I bet you I'm right. Jenna Kutcher is somebody who I adore. I follow her on Instagram and I listen to her podcast. And she said she did a little test run when she went to Hawaii for a month, because she is a photographer. So she's always been behind the camera. She's never been somebody who's like, look at me, you know, and taking a lot of selfies. Well, she was noticing that she was getting more traction on her selfies when she did post them. So she went to Hawaii for a month with her husband, and she thought, this is a great time to experiment. I can just take the time, have him shoot me, right? Do some photos. And so 80% of her posts for the month were selfies, which is a lot, right? And she had the highest growth, double percentages, triple percentages of her followers, and her actual posts themselves, the engagements went up 200%. Like, it was insane, the numbers that she had. So you'll have to go find that podcast to hear about it, okay? Yes, Nicola, I know people hate doing selfies. I totally get it. So the first thing we need to look at is you guys getting the buy-in that you need to be doing selfies, okay? Now, as far as doing them, when I had my brand Fit Kim, I did not do anything with selfies. The only time I did a selfie was when it was in a workout. So I would actually video myself on YouTube doing workouts, and I would post the workout, because of course I had to be in the video, right? Any other time than that, if I did a video showing people how to make smoothie or, you know, bake salmon or whatever, I was in the video because I had to be for that purpose. Does that make sense? So I wasn't in there, you know, like, oh, look at me, I'm so healthy. Never. I never ever did that. I didn't like to do that. I kind of hid behind my brand for a really long time, because to me it felt separate than who I am. And then this last fall, when I realized I was going to transition to the Goal Digger Girl, I thought, okay, if I really want to do this, and I really want to embrace this, and I really want to step into who I am and inspire other people to do the same, I've got to be legit, genuine, authentic, and I have to embrace who I am. And I really thought a lot about that. Why are we so afraid to do selfies? Why do we not want it? Why do we feel weird doing it? Okay, first thing is we feel braggy, right? Put a 3 in the comments if you feel like thanks for sharing, Laura, you're awesome. Put a 3 in the comments if you feel like you're bragging. It's kind of like, look at me, you know, even if you feel like you look cute or don't, you feel like you're being braggy to people watching you, okay? So that's the first thing with selfies. We feel like we're bragging, okay? We're kind of like, look at me. It also seems vain. And as most girls were raised to be good girls, and I even catch myself saying that to the girls of, be nice, be a good girl. It's like, no, no, no. You can have good behavior. You don't have to be a good girl. Elise is definitely not a good girl. She's a sassy girl, okay? Which is great. She's gonna run a small country at some point. So that's fine. But what are we conditioned to be? We are conditioned to be good girls, nice girls. We're not conditioned to be vain, okay? It was never okay to brag or say, oh, this is what I have, you know, things like that. We just were raised not to do that, okay? So first of all, you've got some old conditioning you have to get through. The second thing is we don't love ourselves, okay? My really good friend, Christy Dolly, just launched Self-Love Girl Gang yesterday. So if you guys want to get in her group, just put group in the comments and I'll have her tag you on her group link. It's called Self-Love Girl Gang. And I'll be showing up in there too. We're going to do an interview. But she went on a self-discovery journey and she realized that there was a lot of things she had to work to really truly work through to really truly love herself. And through this whole process of this last year, I can really identify with that. You know, I didn't want to post selfies because I wasn't confident in myself. I didn't want to post selfies because I didn't love the way that I looked. I didn't feel like I was who I was supposed to be. There was a lot of things I was doing, struggling with. I wasn't making good decisions, which I've shared with a lot of you guys in my private groups and things like that. And I just didn't feel genuine, authentic, and I didn't feel proud of who I was. And through all the work that I've done, what I've realized is that to post a selfie, you're putting yourself out there. You're being vulnerable, okay? And a lot of us don't want to do that. But you have to embrace it and step into it. And even if it feels scary or braggy or whatever, if you actually just start doing it, you're gonna see it's not a big deal after a while. The first couple of times it's gonna feel weird, like I said. But once you kind of get into it, that it's not about you being like, oh, look at me, I'm so awesome. You're gonna link a message to it. So I'll give you guys an action step of how to do the selfies to make you feel less, look at me, I'm awesome, and look how cute I am. Christy, I was just talking about your self-love girl gang. But basically, you're gonna have a reason for posting it, okay? This is really gonna take all the pressure off of you, I absolutely promise. So with selfies, this is what your goal is. Your goal is to step into a place of confidence, self-love, and say, you know what? Oh, Addison's right there, so I can't swear, but I'm a badass. Whatever shape, size, whatever you got going on. You know, sometimes I have acne when I'm on here. There's been times when I'm done doing a live and I'm like, cool, had lipstick in my teeth, I didn't know it, right? Or I posted a gym selfie this morning, I didn't have any makeup on. So let's step into that, because the more we do that and the more we step into it, like, this is who I am. And that's one of the things I love about Christy is she posts pictures a lot where she's not wearing any makeup. That's awesome. You guys, that's freaking awesome. Because if we all start doing it, then we all start saying, I'm awesome the way I am. And then everybody does it, right? I mean, where's all this competition come from? So let's let the perfection go. Let's let the feeling of like we have to be like somebody else, we have to be a size 2, we have to compare ourselves to each other. Let's just be who we are, post those dang selfies and rock it. So this is my take-home action step for you. When you post a selfie, you want to have something to go with it, the reason you posted it, and it will take off all the pressure of you feeling like you're bragging. Let me give you an example. If I just posted a selfie, I stopped by downtown Austin. We have this lookout point, it's really pretty, of the city. So I stopped by, I took a photo of it, and you could see it in the background. And I posted on Instagram and I said, Austin is my favorite city in the world. What's your favorite one, or where do you want to travel to? So people saw it, they saw I was posting about me seeing Austin, and then they thought, oh, well, where do I want to go? And there was all these comments on it. It was one of my most high engaging posts on Instagram. So yeah, tell a story with your selfie. I'm going to teach this in the Attraction Marketing Bootcamp, so I'll show you guys images, but there was this girl that messaged me. This is so cool. She had a picture of her sons coming back from their road trips where they go and they have trailers and stuff. I can't remember what they do, but for their work, they have to go out on the road, and it can be, you know, it's a little sketchy. So there was a rival, them coming back. She took a picture of them. There was just a picture of their you know, trailers and stuff. Then below it, she had a picture of herself in it with it. This like gives me chills. She had a picture of her hand on her heart, and she told a story. She said, every time my boys leave until they get home, I'm a little uneasy, and it makes me feel so lucky and blessed that my boys are home safe. Gives me chills. Like, you see that and you're like, cool. Like, there's emotion there, right? If she would have just posted the picture of the trailer, it's like, right? But if you see her in it with her hand on her heart, you know, maybe you make a sad face and you're not having a good day. And it's not about being negative. It's about showing up and showing all dimensions of who you are. You know, I share with you guys regularly if I'm having some issues with anxiety and depression, right? Like I still do. So maybe I have a sad face and I just say, you know what? Today was tough. You know, I woke up, I didn't want to get out of bed. And I made myself get up and pull my journal out and tell myself 5 things I'm grateful for. And I pulled myself out of that funk, put on some good music, and I called a friend. You can tell a story with your selfie and it can look like whatever you want it to look like, okay? So that's your everybody watching this, if you're not good at selfies, meaning you don't post them a lot, your homework is when you watch this, you've got 48 hours to post your selfie and I want you to tag me in it, okay? Post a selfie, tag me in it, I wanna see that. Now, to finish up, what I have coming up, I want to tell you guys something about my book too, because a lot of you won the book. You are receiving my book coming out, and so I want to give you guys an update on that, okay? So I have 2 workshops this month. The attraction marketing workshop is next Wednesday. So I'm going to teach you how to create curiosity with your content, and then I'm also going to go over algorithm, engagement bait, like how do you get people reaching out to you? What do you post on social media? How do you have a plan, a schedule, all that. So put your email in the comments. And I'll send you the information on the workshop. It's gonna be awesome. It's my first one of doing that one. I think you guys are really gonna like it. Yeah, and then I'm also gonna do a Facebook groups workshop where I'm gonna teach you how to automate your Facebook groups so it becomes a money maker for you. So what kind of Facebook groups, who goes in it, what should you be posting, what's the automation process, what are you messaging people, do people on your team run the group with you, what does that look like, okay? So if you wanna do one of those, then just put your email in the comments and I'll get that to you. Okay, so this is my book, The Fit Kim Lifestyle, that came out a few years ago. And so I actually am going to give this to you guys. So when I launched my book, which I actually quit my job. Yesterday was my last day. I'm gonna do a big announcement on Monday night, but I'll just tell you guys real quick. Yesterday was my last day. Yeah, I started crying when I walked out of there. I walked out of there and I got in my car and I was just like, oh my God, I did it. All the blood, sweat, and tears, I did it. So I will have the time to knock out the book. So it's in the editing phase right now. So it should be done. Yeah, I'm so excited. So, but I wanna make sure I launch it right, and because I'm gonna do a workshop and teach you guys how to write a book. Okay, so I'm gonna do that probably in September. So I wanna show you guys how to write a book. If I've already self-published and then a publisher picked my book up. So I know how to do it, but I didn't write everything down. So I'm gonna do a workshop and teach you guys how to do it. Long story short, when my book comes out on Amazon, I wanna get it up on the list as soon as possible as far as, you know, high rankings. So if you post a review on Amazon, you're gonna get my book for free, The Fit Kim Lifestyle, okay? You might have to pay for shipping, but it won't be much. With media mail, it'll be a few dollars. This book is how I lost 40 pounds without dieting. I know, see, totally right there. The Fit Kim Lifestyle. I know. I have tons of them up in the attic if you guys want one. I used to do a lot of traveling in book signings, and then I stopped, and now they're in the attic. So you guys are gonna benefit from that. And then, oh, here's Elise, hold on, special guest. Come here, come on. Okay, so if you were in any of my boot camps, as soon as the book is done, you will get a digital copy, and Anna, my assistant, will help me get it out to you, okay? So I know we have everybody written down. We know exactly who that is. And then she's got like snacks on her face, but you guys don't care, right? Here's a...
I just got party.
Yeah, you're just so cute. This is the one that was partying all night. Yeah, she's wide awake, I'm not. So, okay, so then I'm gonna have a digital version of my book. Don't knock over the stand. I'm going to have a paperback, and I'm going to have an Audible. It's not going to be on Audible, but I'll have an audio version. Hi, Elise. I know she's crazy. In a good way, of course. Love every little piece of her. Oh, dear God. Okay, so my book is coming out. I will keep you guys posted. If you're not on my book wait list, put your email below and put book. Email, book. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you it's launching. So I'm going to need you to go buy the book or write a review. I don't even care. You can like get the digital copy for free and still write a book, and then you'll get the Fit Kim Lifestyle for free. Okay. So I need your guys' support. I guess the launch part of it is really, really important with how many people review it, buy it, all that good stuff. So if it's going to be basically I'm going to give you everything I teach in my boot camps in a written version. Okay. So it's my how to build on social media. Facebook and Instagram is covered in it. Everything is right in the book. So I'm really, really excited. I've been working really hard on it. So I think you guys will really love it. So yes, have a great nap. That's what I'm off to now. So Oh dear God. Okay guys, so thanks for popping in today. Also, if you're still on, let me know if Fridays or Saturdays are better for you for watching live. So I'm revamping my live schedule, and so my Saturday one that I normally do right now, I might move it to Friday, but I wanna make sure you guys are gonna show up. So Friday or Saturday, you get to vote right now. So depending on what you guys say, Friday, it could be like a Friday morning, like, pump you up for the weekend. Maybe Friday afternoon. Afternoons are a little hard, so I don't know. So just let me know what would work for you as far as think about your day on Fridays. How do you feel? Friday it's usually like, cool, when's happy hour? I want to check out for the weekend. I don't want that. I want Friday to be where you can get connected with me and we can say, cool, let's take advantage of the weekend. Let's have fun, but let's get some work done too, because a lot of you, if you're building your business in your part-time, the weekends are really, really huge, okay? They are. So if you guys want to do this, you got to buckle down and do it. I'm going to do everything I can to help you, especially now that I have more time. You just wait. You're going to see so much of me. You're going to be like, dear God, okay, calm down. But I can't help it. There's just so much stuff. Okay, so thanks for the votes on there. I see some Fridays and Saturdays coming in. Hi, Zoe. Zoe, message me if you can. Or I think you have my cell phone. Text me. I talked to a friend of yours and we need to talk. Okay, guys. Well, have a great rest of the day. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Go post those selfies. You got less than 48 hours to post it. Tag me in it. And you're going to get my thumbs up. And then there's Scott over there watering the plant. So it's distraction central here. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.